Are you recruiting? Find out how these top tips will help you find the right person. So, you've decided you're going to hire a new person within your team. You know what you're looking for, you have the job spec. What's the first thing you normally do? Probably just put an advert out or contact a recruiter. Actually, probably the best thing that you could do is look internally, look to your team that are already there. Is there somebody there who would step up, who has got the right attitude, may need a little bit of training, or even has the right skills and would love to step into that position? Is there somebody in your team right now that could do that? Have you looked? Talk to people. They don't always share with you their aspirations. Have a conversation, let them know that you're recruiting and see if this role is of interest to them. This will benefit you in two ways. One, they'll feel great, you've promoted them and they're growing and developing. And two, you're keeping them engaged. Yeah? You've given them something new to work on. You're keeping them engaged in the vision and direction of the company. So that will really, really help you to develop your team. The second top tip, have a clear vision. Not just for your organisation, but for the role that you're hiring for. Is there career progression? Is it a long-term role? Is it a short-term role? Can you see this role lasting more than 6 to 12 months? Know this information up front, because if you don't, come 6 to 12 months, you may realise actually you don't need that person anymore. That's not a great position to be in. So actually have a clear vision for the role that you are recruiting for. How do you see it progressing and growing with your company? The third top tip is having clear and measurable objectives so that when you talk to potential candidates or potential employees, you can communicate clearly exactly what's expected of them. They know what's expected of them, they know what they're walking into, and you are then giving them the space to deliver and excel at their job, which will make for a really great team. And also when it comes to review, it'll be so much easier for you to review and praise their progression. So, to recap, the top 3 tips that you need to remember when you're recruiting for the right person. Number 1, look in your team. You may already have that person. Number 2, vision for the role that you're recruiting for. And number 3, clear and measurable objectives so you can communicate to every potential employee what's expected of them. They are the top 3 tips that I recommend that you need to have set up when you're hiring the right person. How many times have you thought you needed to recruit for a particular role? Then you've spoken to your team and somebody's stepped up into that role, opening their old role, and so therefore you're then recruiting for maybe a more junior role, and it's easier for you to find that person, and you've also got the employee to help you train that new person. I'd love to hear. Share with me if you've had that experience or something similar.